Hello and welcome back to the channel. 2023 has been a phenomenal year for movies. However, perhaps the genre that has delivered the best movies is the action movie genre. In this video, I'm recommending some of Hollywood's loudest and craziest gun-blazing action flicks of 2023. Pay attention for few hidden gems you can't miss. So, if you're looking to get your heart pumping, but don't want to leave the couch, check out this must-see action movies in 2023. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Sisu. Sisu is a movie you absolutely have to watch, especially if you enjoy action films where the hero seeks revenge. Even though movies like John Wick can be pretty wild, this Finnish film takes things even further. The story happens during the end of World War II, and it follows a Finnish guy named Tommy, played by Jorma Tommila. Tommy gets into trouble with some Nazis who are running away, and what happens next is a thrilling tale of payback. Sisu isn't based on a true story, but the fact that it takes place during World War II makes it even more interesting. The director, Jalmari Helander, doesn't hold back when it comes to action. There are lots of violent and gory scenes that are almost unbelievable. And the satisfaction you get from seeing the hero get even is on a grand scale. So, if you're looking for a heart-pounding action movie that'll keep you glued to your seat, Sisu is a movie you don't want to miss. At number 9, we have Killer. If you're a fan of the John Wick movies, then you'll definitely enjoy The Killer. This movie has a captivating story that's a bit like Taken, and it's packed with some amazing action scenes. The action in The Killer is filmed beautifully, and the editing is spot on. This means you can follow every punch, gunshot, and knife fight smoothly. But the real highlight has to be the hallway fight scene, which is one of the best action scenes you'll see all year. Jang Hyuk, who plays the main character, is one of those action stars who doesn't get enough credit. The Killer deserves a much bigger audience, so don't miss out on this underrated gem. It's a must-watch for anyone who loves action-packed movies. Coming in at number 8 is Extraction 2. Extraction 2 is one of the best action movies on Netflix, and when they announced a sequel, I was really excited. Now, 3 years later, Extraction 2 is here, and it did not disappoint. The action scenes are incredible, especially one that lasts for almost 30 minutes. Chris Hemsworth's character, Tyler Rake, takes on a whole bunch of prisoners and guards during a prison riot. Then there's this amazing car chase with lots of cars getting smashed. And to top it off, there's a thrilling fight on a train with a helicopter, all in one long, unbroken shot. But what's even better about this movie is the story. It's more interesting than the first one, and it sets up the possibility of more movies in the same universe. We can't wait to see what comes next. If you love action movies, Extraction 2 is a must-watch. At number 7, we've got AKA. AKA is a hidden gem of an action thriller movie that quietly arrived on Netflix in April 2023. This French production stars Eric Cantona as the tough gangster Victor Pastor and Albin Lenore as our hero, Adam Franco. Adam's character is complex, surrounded by shady characters, and on a mission that's a bit mysterious. In essence, AKA is a riveting and underrated action movie that combines complex characters with a gripping plot. It's a must-watch for anyone who enjoys action films with unexpected twists and heartfelt connections between characters. Don't let this hidden gem slip under your radar. Breaking into the top half of our list at number 6 is Kill Bok Soon. Kill Bok Soon is an action thriller that deserves more attention. It tells the story of Bok Soon, a contract killer and single mother, whose life takes a dark turn when a mission goes wrong. While the film has impressive action sequences and emotional depth, it struggles with its morally complex theme of rooting for an assassin. However, it excels in portraying the evolving relationship between Bok Soon and her daughter. The film shines when it delves into the emotional aspects of its characters. The ensemble cast, including rising star Koo Kyo-hwan and young talent Kim Se-ae, delivers impressive performances. You'll be moved by the deep emotional connection between Bok-soon and her daughter. Overall, it's a thought-provoking and underrated action movie worth watching. Guy Ritchie is back, and he's brought The Covenant to the table at number 5. Guy Ritchie, the renowned director known for his action-packed films, made a return to the big screen in 2023 with a more subdued yet equally impressive offering in Guy Ritchie's The Covenant. Set against the backdrop of the war in Afghanistan, the movie follows Master Sergeant John Kinley, portrayed by Jake Gyllenhaal, who is injured in combat and must be safely guided through enemy territory by interpreter Ahmed Abdullah Yousfi, played by Dar Salim. In contrast to the typical explosive action sequences associated with Ritchie's films, The Covenant opts for a different approach, emphasizing gripping suspense over extensive fighting scenes. The result is a film filled with heart-pounding moments that are deeply satisfying. Gyllenhaal's performance stands out, and the movie proves to be a subtler yet equally impactful addition to the war film genre when compared to recent releases.
I'm Star-Lord!
Hitting the 4th spot on our list is Guardians of the Galaxy 3. In the third and final part of the Guardians of the Galaxy series, called Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Rocket Raccoon, played by Bradley Cooper, becomes the main character. The other Guardians, led by Peter Quill, join forces to help Rocket as they face off against the High Evolutionary, who once did experiments on Rocket. Director James Gunn had always wanted Rocket to be the trilogy's hero. Even though Rocket is mostly stuck in bed for a big part of the movie, his interesting backstory makes up for his limited physical presence. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 manages to mix funny and sad moments really well. Some people say the movie tries to do too much, because it wants to give fans a satisfying ending for these characters. But overall, the film is great at making you laugh and feel for the characters. It might be James Gunn's last Marvel movie before he goes to DC, but it's a good way for him to wrap up his time with Marvel. At number 3, we've got Dungeons & Dragons. In 2023, many big action movies were based on existing stories, and Dungeons & Dragons: Honor Among Thieves is one of them. It's a fresh start for the popular role-playing game series. The story follows a charming rogue named Darvis, played by Chris Pine. He gathers a group of unlikely heroes to go on an adventure and find a special magical item. The movie respects the Dungeons & Dragons world, with lots of fantasy and fun references to the game. What's great is that it doesn't get too caught up in complicated stuff. Even if you've never played Dungeons & Dragons before, you can enjoy the movie because it explains things in a way that's easy to understand. It's a fun adventure that anyone can enjoy.
Saying hello.
Taking the runner-up spot at number 2 is none other than John Wick 4. John Wick, Chapter 4 is a lot like the other movies in the action series, and that's a good thing. It's about John Wick, played by Keanu Reeves, who's an assassin. In this movie, he's still battling the powerful High Table, facing tougher enemies all around the world. The film gives us more of the awesome, carefully planned fight scenes and cool-looking places we've seen before, which makes it one of the best action movies in 2023. It proves that sometimes, keeping things straightforward is the best way to make an exciting movie. So, John Wick, Chapter 4 punches and kicks its way into the history of action movies by doing what it does best, just on a bigger scale.
He's gonna be here any minute.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, our number 1 pick for 2023 is Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse. In a world where there are plenty of Spider-Man movies, Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse manages to stand out and impress. It not only justifies its existence, but also outshines many other Spider-Man films. The story follows Miles Morales, played by Shane McMoore, as he gets pulled into the Spiderverse, where he has to join forces with different versions of Spider-Man to protect the fragile multiverse. Beyond its visually captivating scenes and action-packed moments, Across the Spiderverse reconnects viewers with the reasons they fell in love with the character in the first place. In a year filled with action movies, this film is exceptional because it comes closest to capturing the essence of comic books. It blends playful visuals, fast-paced action, and a genuine understanding of what makes Spider-Man such an iconic character. There you go, guys. Our top 10 must-watch brutal action movies of 2023. These films promise non-stop thrills and excitement, so make sure to add them to your watch list. If you enjoyed this countdown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell, so you never miss an action-packed update. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.